Hello everybody, it has been a while. And because I can see you now. I got LASIK surgery, no more glasses. I can read the damn text in the game now. Also, last week, I've been working on this full 3D print of Feather Edge, the blade-thrown sword from Kyoryuger. This is the...
Yeah.
Yes, it is longer than the Memorial Cavalry caliber. And very proud of how this turned out, as all the parts literally snapped together. Golden Girl told us there were some issues with the chat. I have opened up the chat so that you don't have to be a subscriber currently to actually post on anything. I don't know if that's actually working now. Otherwise, it's YouTube being YouTube. Yep, and there's first people in chat coming in. Hi! So yeah, Time Stranger. I fucking swear we're going to get this game done if you kill me. Yeah. Mia Hood, glad the surgery went well, Des. Yeah, I still have a lot of blurry stuff. My vision isn't as good as I'd like it to be yet, and bright lights are still agonizingly painful. But it's better than it was. Oh yeah, burnout syndrome. And for the record, I am working on the Flute Buster as well. My visual reference for Flute Buster, however, is missing a lot of details. I don't know why that is, so I have to work from frame of references from the movie, which is going to take me a lot longer to do it. I think I'm just going to work on my Ranger key stands for the next week. Because I want to get those done, because that's something I'm going to spend probably the next year doing, finding all the Ranger keys that I don't have. I put those off doing that. I put off doing that for so long just because Bandai would release weird sets every now and then. Ooh, we might actually have enough anomaly. If not enough anomaly points after this one, then we'll only need one other side mission to get those cleared out. Glad you're all doing well. We're actually sick right now.
My throat. Oh.
Yeah. Diggle. We'll have to get more of those after the stream is done with.
Sorry, I just see cool sword and I... Listen, I'm a woman who likes cool swords, okay? Sue me.
Our house is going to eventually become a physical manifestation of Unlimited Blade Works. View reviews. Sorry if you already answered this from Blue Sky, but what pushed you to doing the surgery? My last prescription was so ridiculously off that it was worse than my 3-year-old prescription. And because we got the larger TV to address the fact that I couldn't read the text, and I still couldn't read the text, and I couldn't read the text with the prescription, so it finally reached the point of, I can't see anything without my glasses. My existing glasses are so old, they're falling apart, and I can't find anything better on the market, so might as well try LASIK. LASIK seems to be going well. I'm still in the recovery period. I might have sight degradation, but I'm feeling very well.
Yep. Fenris, not entirely valid. Cool swords are cool as hell.
I'm going to be making the Rekka Daizanto and nothing can stop me.
It's like, you might be asking, chat might be wondering, where are we going to put all these swords? That's what we have to conquer the neighbors for.
Shoot your damn gun destroyer!
I love that kind of Roman.
I love how it just shoots everything in strips.
Yeah. Yeah, strip.
Black Cradle!
Watch this discern!
Let's see what I can do. Celestial Arrow!
My brother got me smart glasses way bad metas last year. I'm so sorry.
Your Crystal also asked, I don't think that surgery is good for someone like me who only has one good eye.
They can do individual eyes.
Let's go! Shine a beam!
That's what
Time to be. Starlight Velocity?
Turtle down! Starlight velocity! Oh yeah!
Oh, so he's becoming a Crit Wolf.
Yeah.
Crit Wolf! Crit Wolf!
Front plugged in. House off. Change. Whoa.
Yeah. Like heart sickness, he's feeling under the weather and my throat hurts. And I work at a deli bar.
Talisman of light! Oh my.
Take that, Veronica Mars. Come on. You need to live, man.
Black Central Gate took Berserker's production to make me realize the last three writer series made low-key making references to Encounter G3.
Aw.
I mean, last three were Geats, Dogshard, and Gob, and which are kind of inconsistent on that, so not especially. G3 is the tech writer from Agito, so that doesn't quite fit. The power tier level, like, that quite doesn't fit either. I'm not sure what the video is. I don't watch a lot of Tokutubers. But it's like if it's in reference to them like bringing on the power tier scaling, like everybody can do their own power tiers. You don't need to always trump each other. Just a lot of the first 5 Raywell Widers are just all various responses to Zeo and making it so like even if you have an Oma Zeo situation, you got like a half dozen people who can actually kick his ass.
Minion Hood is saying that the video game, I think the video game volume is a bit loud compared to what's coming through on the mic.
Yeah, but we moved the mic, so okay, hang on. Yeah, since we moved the mic, it makes sense that we gotta readjust the volume balance. And probably coming through a bit too loud on the TV as well. Okay, adjusted.
Yep. Yeah, Golengaro can't really follow along because he messaged me and he said he's actually going to his final semester at college and the radio is like playing loud music.
Oh yeah, if you're in a car, please don't burn
No,
your...
he's not the one driving. It's just like
No, burn your
earbuds.
minutes. Don't burn your minutes. Data plan. Yeah, perfectly understandable. And hope your semester starts good. We've had a touch-and-go year already.
Kier Crystal, I was in an argument with some people over if Dragonite might get picked up by Discotech Media, and they said that Toei wants to forget the adaptations ever existed. Like, where's your dang proof?
Yeah, that's not a thing. The entire issue with Dragonite might be Adness Entertainment collapsing and Dragonite resultantly being attached right off. Because from what Stephen Ford has said about it, they can't exactly officially release it, and that's not a Toei thing. That's meaning that's an Adness thing. Which, considering Dragonite has better reception than Ryuki.
So Z-Matic, how's been your favorite mod so far? Or yeah, who's been your favorite mod so far in this game?
I don't really have a particular favorite. Like, outside of my existing favorites.
Magnagurumon strips. Hey, nothing personal, kid. I'm just gonna crit you to death.
Okay. 460 left. Oh, sorry, 360 left. In my brain.
In your head. Unless it's outside of your body, do you have a are you a robot duplicate?
Give me a stand. War Dead unlock anime? They're happy.
Oh heck yeah, I'm happy. Like
Much appreciated.
Season 2 confirmed. I am so happy. I win. Persistence pays off.
We'll do those later. I want to do more side missions. Here's a good movie because this protection announced it coming over here. I have not seen it.
I didn't even know it existed.
I heard good things, but I cannot personally attest to them.
Margemon is like our fight bro now.
Just here. They go to the wrong entrance. Viewer reviews. I never heard of Undead Unlock. What's the basic premise?
May I take this?
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm sorry.
In a world where
Everyone-
like everything seems relatively normal, there exists a bunch of individuals known as negators. Individuals who have been cursed by God, and they fundamentally negate some aspect of reality as we know it. The series focuses on Fuko Izumo, who is a girl who just wanted to live a normal high school life, but unfortunately, the god of this world cursed her with unluck, an ability where if she physically touches somebody, that person will be hit with a stroke of unluck that can range from anything to a simple inconvenience to death. Like, we're talking either you can get a trip on a banana peel or you get a meteor flung at your face. She's lived an entire life being a shut-in, and then one day she's just deciding to end it all until she come across a zombie man named Andy.
Well, she names him Andy.
Well, she names him Andy, but this zombie guy is cursed with the undead ability, meaning he cannot die. Like, not in a zombie way, like he's not craving brains. No, he can just like cut off body parts and regenerate. Because he's like if cutting off your arm would kill you, then bam, negated, you know.
Dame Sakata must be new because this is Alexis. She's been my roommate for 7 years. She was in our Persona 5 videos.
Yep. But yeah, like, so Undead Unlock follows the adventures of Andy and Fuko as they team up with a bunch of other negators that are part of an organization called Union, and their ultimate quest is to kill God.
And considering God is a dick in this universe, it is more than morally justified.
Like, how much of a dick, you might be wondering? Well, there's the story of this little girl named Tatiana, who is a 6-year-old from Russia, who was cursed with the ability of Untouchable. What Untouchable is that it creates a force field around her that makes it so that nobody can possibly touch her. Here's the dick part. When it manifested, it was during her birthday party, and she squished her entire village and her parents to death by accident.
Yeah. Oh, and the negators are forced to complete tasks, and if they don't, it triggers the apocalypse.
Yep. So yeah, like so the series can be very dark, but there's like a lot of heart and in soul to it, and I just love how it has messages of like what something is a curse and what is considered a blessing depends on like your perspective. You know, like just because you are, saddled with something that's seemingly like impossible to deal with, that doesn't mean that it has to be the end of the world, you know?
Trying to convince, if you hear God is stick in most Japanese media. No, religion is made up of assholes, and they're using it as their own form of God complex, more in the vein of
Great.
Gnosticism and Gnostic gods being false deities. People who have a God complex more than anything, making the world go wrong and evil, or using God as an excuse.
Wow.
It's rarely actually ever God is the dick.
Yeah, like when I say God is a dick, I mean God
himself is causing all the problems.
Right, like,
and not a false God claiming to be God, it's actually God.
Right.
Now, I know a lot of people don't distinguish between the two, but there is an actual, tangible storytelling difference.
Right, and what I love about Undead Unluck's power system with the negation abilities is that, like, I could tell you that Fuko's main ability is Unluck, and that if she touches you, you get a stroke of Unluck. But how far she stretches the definition of that initial negation ability is nothing short of masterful, because at first it's like, oh, I just need to physically touch you. Then it will evolve into, oh, I can, like, touch something, and then, like, okay, small spoilers, but, like, Andy has the ability to chop off his body parts and then shoot them like bullets, right? If Fuko touches Andy, Andy will be the source of the unlock. But if Andy fires at one of his body parts, say a finger at you, then since the unlock is still attached to his body, essentially,
and it can transfer the unlock to the body part, shoot at someone else, the unlock will hit the body part that is now locked in someone else.
Right, and
so they can combine their ability to transmit the unlock.
Correct, and like, it's just so well defined that I don't really see that. I only really get this level of definedness from like series like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that are. It's really good. If you have not seen Undead Unluck, I highly recommend it. It is like the series is completed in manga form by now. Like it finished up like early last year, but like the anime is getting a season 2. It just aired its winter special not too long ago, and I am just.
It sounds like the negators are jokers from Kamen Blade. Only difference is they have to prevent the end of the world instead of causing it. Oh no, there are things that are causing absolute calamities in the setting that the negators actually try and prevent.
For example, like what happens if you fail a quest so the Union members, they're gathered around a table, and then this book called Apocalypse hands them out quests like this is an RPG. These quests can range from find a certain individual or capture the literal embodiment of the concept of spoiling, which trust me, it's much more terrifying than it sounds. But should you fail any of these quests,
you get another conceptual entity that can cause calamity.
Correct. And for example, Yuma Galaxy. What does that mean? Oh,
the entire before they fail this quest, the universe is just the sun, the moon, and the earth. After, the entire universe comes into existence, and then aliens invade. That is a thing that literally happens.
Yeah, and so yeah, like the more the failures pile up, the greater and greater the threat levels, and eventually, if you fail too many times, Ragnarok triggers. Which
is irony because the name Ragnarok is Death of the Gods.
Right.
That's the literal translation, so it's not the thing. It's not the name you should be using for it. Yeah, Alexis just showed me the adapted anime, thus to the current point a few days ago. Really good dub.
Oh, it is really good.
Oh, you got the cyber outfit. Also, the translation was done by Mars Girl.
Dear Crystal, so season 3 of Haruma-kun and the Clara Playroom episodes, it's like if Pee-wee's Playhouse was on even more crack.
I watched Pee-wee's Playhouse. I don't exactly consider it comparable.
And, Dane Takata said, ever since I watched your Yu-Gi-Oh! Retrospective videos, I now always refer to the Dark Magician as Black Magician.
Yeah, fair. It's the Japanese name, it's not wrong. For a similar reason, I always refer to Neos Kluger as Neos Kruger, because it's Nightmares. It's obviously referencing Freddy Krueger with the name.
Media Hood. Suddenly knowing what Ragnarok actually means, Bugnarok from King Oger sounds an even cooler villain name.
Yeah. It also makes it so that it's like, but when they change it, it's Bug Underworld.
Oh, and also, yes, I have, since I love Undead Unluck, I have actually thought of what would be the perfect death battle for Fuko to go, like, who would be her counter, like, who she would go up against.
I mean, it's like Toma from Rail Decks, but Toma's misfortunes all result of him negating the blessings of God, whereas Fuko is actually on the cursed side of bad luck.
Right. And so there are two combatants that come to mind for me that would be perfect matchups. Black Cat from Marvel, because she has bad luck powers too.
I guess Domino might also fall in
there
because luck manipulation.
Right, because and Domino for me is like my favorite matchup because you have a girl that causes bad luck versus a Domino who is a woman who, like, she doesn't necessarily cause good luck. Good luck happens to her. You know what I mean?
I would also say Crow Branlin, but they can't control their luck manipulation at all. Speaking of Bugnarok, I wish Mushibokyo had another season. Never seen it.
Yeah. Black Century King, and speaking of JoJo, how do you think the English dub will handle Funny Valentine and Diego Brando? Because those two are straight up beyond evil enhanced by Unicron. I'm hoping that Diego isn't straight up voiced by Patrick Sates, or if he is, Patrick does a different performance for Diego, because despite the Brando name, Dio and Diego are actually kind of different characters in a way. Because Dio is straight up evil incarnate. Diego is just arrogance that goes into evil. If what I mean is, he doesn't.
No, I get it.
Yeah, it's like Diego isn't trying to conquer the world. He's just trying to be number one. But with Funny Valentine, I'm hoping they give him a like, not a muahaha type of voice, but like whoever plays him in the English dub has to voice him like the most slimiest politician ever, but the kind that you almost believe is bullcrap. You know what I mean? Yeah, because like for some JoJo fans, people are like, "Oh, Funny Valentine was right, and you know Johnny Joestar was being wrong," and it's like, no, Funny Valentine is evil. Like, there is no question that he is evil. The fact that you even believe somebody might believe for a second that he's actually saying something positive just means he's being a good politician.
Irony.
Justin Simone, so an evil version of G from Street Fighter V? Not necessarily, so...
It wouldn't surprise me if G actually took some cues from Funny Valentine.
Yeah, because, well, first, with Funny Valentine, the name, it's a reference to the song My Funny Valentine, which, it, like, has been covered apparently so many times that, like, if you go to the Wikipedia, you might find like the first person who sung it, but it's another one of those folk type songs that has been sung over and over and over again, so nobody know, like the original kind of gets lost in the shuffle. But Funny Valentine's Evil is the kind where there is nothing he won't do, nobody he won't manipulate to like serve his ends. And because I mean, his ultimate goal is to make America safe again and safe from all future harm. And his definition of doing that is literally shoving all the bad stuff, bad mojo onto everybody else in the world. Like,
which is terrible.
Yeah. Golden Garo. So it spoiled something like Shigaraki. Actually, in a way, yes. The Yuma's spoil from Undead Unluck basically decays things and turns regular individual human people into zombies.
Like not anti-undead zombies, actual decaying zombies. You know that this manga of a certain magical index is now reaching the World War III arc? I don't read the manga, but it's more like it's been taking that long to import. Like, the importer for that series has gotten a lot of flack because of how slow the import is gone. Granted, even the anime adaptation's release has been terrible because fucking JC staff.
Queen Natalie. Oh, that's Alexis. Question: have you guys watched the first episode of the new Samurai Troopers anime?
On our list.
Yeah, we've been meaning to get to that, but we got other things to...
Yeah, when John gets back after we finish streaming, maybe we should check that out.
Yeah, we should.
It's just an issue of we don't want to support Crunchyroll, and that's the easiest means of access. You know, without going through all the hurdles of downloading it from the high seas, and then converting the video, and then putting it on the TV. Yeah. Plus, you know, I haven't exactly been able to do subtitles the last week because I've been in recovery. Same reason why we haven't finished Maji Ranger, which has been a couple months delayed project for us.
Yeah.
Which at least has been better since John's gotten a schedule that syncs up with us better.
Come out of the closet. No. This is an unlawful occupation. Hatred will destroy your heart. I can't let you do that. Leave the coffee shop. Oh, this is Samo. I'm hoping that once they make the kit for the new team, I hope Bamco makes kits of the original Ronin Warriors. I mean, that Infernal armor would be sick.
I just want the Infernal armor. I can leave the rest lie. Especially because I got to do the Ranger Team collection thing this year.
Queen Alley just came into the chat not too long ago. But they're wondering like how the LASIK is treating you. Doing good?
Yeah, it comes and goes. Because of how high my prescription was, they said I'm gonna have some variation in visual quality. Some days more than others. But as long as I don't, like, have it backtrack on me, I should be good. And if it does, like, I've got a additional correction on the plan I bought, so shouldn't be a big deal.
Gear Crystal, is there a show where you do not understand why people like it, but it's not for you? For me, that's Stranger Things.
I'm gonna say Sao. Like, Sao is definitely a case of everybody keeps questioning why it's popular, because so many other things do what it does, and then a bunch of people came in and said, this is popular, I can do better than that. And then we got the Korean Isekai boom that is still continuing, and people are just fucking sick of. So yeah, there was a fair number of series that are like that to me, where it's popular, I don't understand its popularity, I wish it would just go away. And it's not just it's not for me thing, but it's a case of there are so many better versions of what this specific thing does that it's baffling that that's what got popular. Like, despite the vocal backlash to Final Fantasy XIII, there is a minority of people who really like it, and sometimes it sequels, even though it is the video game version of the Star Wars series. We're not going to debate that here, we're going to but it's definitely a case of, hey, everything you claim is really good about this, it's not when you look at anything else that does the same things. It's like, even what its successes are failures in comparison to anything else that did what it did better. So it's like, it fails in comparison. But I guess that's not the best of examples, because the 13s are so bad, there's a reason why Square has not re-released specifically those games. When basically every other Final Fantasy game has gotten a re-release in recent years. To at least the, like, PS4 quality. Justin Simone, I got a few playing Attack on Titan. I couldn't get into Attack on Titan even before a bunch of its later BS popped up, simply because of the graphicness that allowed me to visualize the gore. I don't do gore, no.
And also just that season release schedule, like, what the heck? It became a joke.
Attack on Titan, the final season, part 5. Not just a joke, it's practically mimetic with how poor that was. It's like, you're gonna do a final season, you can't take breaks.
I'm sorry.
For me,
Everyone.
it's modern Star Wars shows. I don't doubt things like Acolyte or Ahsoka are good, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, I brought up Star Wars sequel trilogy, and McCarr released a review of Rise of Skywalker's comics this week, and he kind of hit the nail on the head. Most people will only care about the movies, and if the movies have problems, it's going to burn the rest of the fandom. The TV shows might be good, but they just end up not interested. McCarr in specific was not interested in the Clone Wars series, and while I am more positive towards the prequels than a lot of the former Channel Awesome reviewers, I wasn't interested in the Clone Wars series either. That's fair. But yeah, it's just, a lot of that is as a consequence of people being burned out from the bad movies. And it's like, John showed me Mandalorian Season 1, 2. I can admit that's good, I'm just not interested. I was into a lot of the Star Wars Legends books that got thrown out of canon, and they were always pseudo-canon, but the way they were thrown out and then just piecemealed back together the bad stuff from that era of storytelling is just not, it's not great. Like, there's a lot of...
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
New reviews, I want to got burned out of the franchise because of the toxicity fan around the time of sequel trilogy. That has not helped any of it as well. It's like, you can't even give good critiques of the sequel trilogy without some asshole coming in and derailing the conversation of things that are legitimate to critique with something that is illegitimate. Like such a thing, I think the worst thing Sao did was cause an increase in bland main characters. People hate them trying and failing to deconstruct them. Fair. Granted, there's something to be said about series where the mayor is not the main character, but all the supporting cast members. Tenchi Muyo is a good example of that. Tenchi is himself a bland character, but what makes him appealing is just how he complements the other cast members.
Yeah,
Now,
just
let's
cracked
get
me up.
this match on!
Preparations complete.
You knew when the stream started.
I knew when this stream started. Fun vid. Star Wars fan toxicity is something else. I remember liking The Force Awakens, people bashed me for it. It's like, I didn't get why Force Awakens was good. That was my confusion, because I'm one of those people who are hypercritical of J.J. Abrams after his
Shinta Destroyer!
and Cloverfield. This is awful. So it's like, I was like always kind of hypercritical of just anything he did.
Let's do this. Let's go, Cradle!
Take that, small baby.
So it's like, Force Awakens came off as... I hate doing this kind of discussion right now. It came off as too nostalgia baiting.
Here I
It came
go!
off
Tell
as
us bit of
trying to
light!
make episode 4 when, as critical as one could be of George Lucas, he never made the same movie twice.
Alright, next round.
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
I think the big toxicity of just Star Wars fans is their inability to accept anything of what anyone did and not really consider what the point of it was. It's like in some movies, the point is more clear than anything. In others, it starts the whole misconceptions about just what the mythos is. Like, anything that starts vilification the Jedi is appropriate to have issues with, because you shouldn't be vilified for making a mistake.
And now, let's get this match on!
Ready to launch.
Don't grow if you guys get the chance, try having both parts of the DNA digivolution together on the field. Okay, I should
Shinta Destroyer!
I think that's the only way to do that with.
I can't wait for the mom kit of Magna Gurumon, because that cast off is...
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this. Let's go, Cradle!
whip.
Thanks. Super Shocker! Here I go! Talisman of Light!
Like, that's how you get rid of all.
Please.
It's Riz Greymon.
Here goes Trident Revolver! Oh, Starlight Velocity!
Great.
on fire.
Pretty sure.
Oh yeah!
Anything that's locked?
I'm leaving here there for a reason.
Ah.
They're data virus vaccine babies.
You'll be visited by 3 queens.
They're fighting Teddy Bear. Is that Teddy Bear or still Teddy Bear?
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
Media Hood, moving on from something that makes me mad, I've been playing Sonic Racing Crossroads recently and I really like it.
That's good.
How did you do that? You talked about teddy bears.
I mean, I knew Monzamon was coming in, so it said Monzamon and friends on it.
Ah.
Like, that's
And
Monzamon.
now, let's
That's
get
Teddy
this
Bear.
match on!
Ready to launch.
Can I make the obvious joke?
Did the Teddy Bears have the picture?
No, it's that the fight will be unbearable.
Let's do this. Let's go, Cradle!
Holy shot! Here goes Holy Crusher!
How it crushers, what I say.
Oh! Oh, I see what you did here.
Oh! Okay.
I'm behind this.
Chaos! Degradation!
Okay.
Here I go! Talisman of Light!
That is cool.
Yeah.
I did not know you could do that.
Shame we don't have an Emperor Grey modded full Susatomon out already, which...
Let's do this. Let's go, Cradle!
Media Hood, conveniently.
You're right. Holy shot!
Found one with the IDW cards. I'm even more hyper
And the Sonic Racing Crossroads.
Yeah. Holy Desire, Dark Despair. Holy.
Dark Despair!
Crush me.
I don't think they're doing enough damage to really justify it.
Here I go!
Right, but
Talisman of
it's cool
Light!
that he's doing though.
Yeah.
Yeah!
It's like, I think it'd be doing more damage if it was the full Mega, but the fact that it's giving you access to the attack.
Let's do this. Gravel Bite!
That's really so
So
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like,
Is there are enough NAs to validate using it at this point? Like, if we were still, rank locked with a few of the others and we were doing that, that'd be different.
Tron, Monzamon is a camera that cares too much.
Let's see what I can do. Celestial Arrow!
Yeah, they're doing more damage separately currently.
Here I go! Talisman of Light! Darkness, wait!
Here goes Infinity Arrow!
Let's do this. Gravel Bite! Great. Celestial Arrow! Here I go! Talisman of Light! Oh my.
Golden Guard. Yeah, they gave Mastamon 2 new attacks to transfer percentage damage to the Pokemon. Unfortunate, but balance. Because Mastamon ruled in the Cyberpunk games.
Yep. Ooh.
gain levels again.
Yeah, I know there's a main plot going on, but we want to get to Megas as soon as possible, and we gotta do this.
Yeah.
Golden Garo, hey, it makes him invaluable to a Mega Plus playthrough. Fair, because on a game like this, higher difficulties would mean like.
Yeah.
We kept you waiting long enough. The fighter.
Which I kind of like it when a higher difficulty doesn't necessarily mean enemies are now meat sponges. It just means, oh, you've got to be more crafty to get the good stuff, you know?
And now, let's get this match on!
Venomont's World Battle! Wait, wrong series.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Lightning pile!
Please.
Oh, that's really cool. Brian in the chat said the Metal Carbot team officially revealed Tachi recently. All I have to say is, oh no, she's hot. And I'm like, what are they talking about? It's a cheetah. It's a sports car that resembles Cheetor.
Huh. Is that by Takara by any chance? Because I feel like that's something Takara would do.
No, Metal Carbot.
No, is Metal Carbon?
Oh no, it's a Korean thing. It was cool. It's like what I like about the design
Tailspin of light!
is that like her shoe, like the feet looks like she's wearing sneakers, like, you know, racing sneakers. Media, yikes, Skull Marimon looks like the dude has been hitting the roids too hard after her light died. You know, you gotta hit the gym when you were being a Shinigami. You gotta hit those games.
Here goes! Lightning pile!
Heavy metal fire!
Tailspin of light!
Release the beanie.
Just gonna keep running through these for a moment.
Yeah.
Like, those
We've
points are gonna
kept
be
you
worth
waiting
it.
long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
The Power Wars gun.
Hoverbon, a Waymon.
And Lilymon. 0-1.
Lilymon never lies.
And now, let's get this map.
That means some media trains
Preparations
Waymon as a
complete.
champion and some treats it as an opponent.
I personally think Waymon is real, right? Like, I don't know. Waymon being a champion would feel weird to me.
Red Dog Fire!
Flash Girl Cradle! Here I go! Talisman of Light!
Beam!
Shine of beam.
Trying to weave. Oh no, I've been hit with a bubble and I just want to go to sleep.
Red Dog Fire! Let's do this.
Gravel Bite!
Great.
Puppet Tunnel!
Please.
It's nice to be back.
High-Dust Revolver.
Doing this again, yeah.
Yeah.
Gravel Bite!
Great.
Yeah!
Oh my.
Yeah, high magic attack plus an ability that takes advantage of a resistance drop. That was no brainer.
That was like a super mind whip.
Oh no.
Team Circus in the red.
I'm betting this is gonna involve a Piedmon. Hang on, I need to prepare myself appropriately.
If there's a Piedmon involved, you need to kill him with extreme prejudice.
It's the only way to be sure.
Piedmon scared the out of me.
It's the only way to be sure.
Seriously, they did not mean to make that episode as creepy as it did.
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
Called it. Why is Bancho Leomon with them?
Pancho Leomon, why are you with these clowns?
Like, I get the Mammoth Mon. I want that to show up in circuses. Did the Lion Tamer act?
Lion Tamer, I guess?
I feel like Saber Leomon would be better for that instead of Poncho.
And now, let's get this match on!
Clowns are the ultimate evil.
Ready to launch.
They want to dominate us, and they want to take us out and become the dominant species of the planet.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Travel bite!
Great.
Appreciate it. You're going down. Machine gun destroyer.
Dang.
Paimon's already dead.
You just murdered Thank you for murking Paimon.
Travel bite!
Appreciate it.
Black Ninja King. Who's playing funny if we got a Paimon in the future?
A little bit. I already need the party had 2 vaccines and I got rid of all my data types.
Thanks.
B!
Let's go. Shine a beam. Oh, starlight velocity. Oh yeah.
Doesn't Simone, the clown has been shown what for. My inner frat boy is satisfied. I get that reference. Lethal Blizzard is my least favorite of the Lethal Weapon movies.
kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena. And now, let's get this match on!
Ready to go.
Oh, Machine Gun Destroyer!
Let's do this.
Let's go Cradle!
Hey!
Oh yeah!
I'm counting on you.
Joke you'd like in chat.
Yeah!
Media Hood, what did the Pinhead minifigure say when he got stepped on?
Shine of beat!
I'm not sure what.
This reference is very
I don't get the point of this joke.
Just take a stab at it.
You're going down! Starlight Velocity! Oh yeah!
Okay, Media Hood, we'll tear your soul apart.
Let's do this.
Gravel Bite!
Hit Branson.
I didn't see it.
Great.
It did.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Soul, S-O-L-E.
Covert Honey Corps, Royal Commandos.
Wait!
Tiger best in one. Three of them.
Tiger. Tora.
And now,
Tora.
Ready to launch.
You are still not traumatized by any game, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Sus.
Gravel Bite!
I'm not sus. You're sus. Lunatic Unleashed.
Please.
KJ5. Stop! Not the bees! Leave them alone. Digimon was a bit more here.
Not sure if they even exist in this game.
shine of beat!
Not the bees! Not the bees!
Gravel Bite!
Save us, Nick Cage.
Excellent! Excellent! Celestial Arrow!
Tron, they went with the F-91 doppelganger technique. Nice.
Blast Girl Cradle! Mach Stinger Victory! Let's see what I can do. Celestial Arrow! Mach Stinger Victory!
You're not getting past that resistance.
Here goes Trident Revolver! Oh
Bye-bye.
yeah!
Oh dear. I need to prepare for this.
Yeah,
One, data types.
and 2, Imperial Tron Paladin mode.
Pulling in my pinch hitters just in case.
Media Hood, they should have spammed Tiger Knee if they wanted to beat you. Tiger, Tiger.
Yeah, I think that'll work. AGO choose spawn blue to weaken steel resistance and then that curve on the gut on pinch hitting. And,
Yeah.
typing.
I love how the name is just Imperial Tron Paladin mode.
We've kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will now enter the arena.
It's a cool design though.
The eyes are glowing.
So what does it mean when the Paladin has glowing red eyes?
And now,
Think it's
let's
why.
get this match
That's
on!
the flying that's just floating there. Menacingly!
Stop floating there,
Ready to launch.
you Paladin jerkwad.
Launching cross arc.
Okay, that hit pretty hard.
Thanks.
HA5, they're asking a very simple question. What's a Paladin?
Not entirely sure.
Here goes Rattle Star!
That's the name.
Oh! Guess we're done.
Omni Blade.
I'm guessing that might be a prerequisite item.
It looks like it is. Yep. Ah, okay. It's one of like we have to continue on in the story until another.
So we're not getting those points anymore.
Dang it.
It's unfortunate.
But hey, it's better than doing it, catching up later.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be blitzkrieg through the rest of them. Anyways, back to the main story.
It's like, alright, there's a story here. Right.
A long way to go. I think we might have been so close to Mega Digimon. We
I
just
know.
strayed.
I know. I want the megas. Don't deny me my megas, game.
Dude, suddenly remembering your review of the cover film that Champion name reappearing Squeeze was a Paladin clip. And it felt appropriate.
HA Vibes. Okay, the filler tournament arc is over. Let's get back to the main story.
Is that movie made the character that was speaking these things so goddamn stupid? Desmond Malone, Time Card Terramon is Mega. Yes. It's one of the few Digimon that you can recruit from the outer dungeons that you just get rogue regardless of where you are currently in the game.
Is it just me, or does something seem really off? Everyone seems on edge. They're all worked up.
We can't naturally evolve Megas. Naturally evolve. We don't have yet access. We don't currently have access to the ability to evolve Megas
It
right
sounds like they're gonna go fight the Titans.
Oh god, I'm so dying.
now. Oh great, we got another free login campaign for Final Fantasy XIV.
Why can't we win the lottery so we can have all the time in the world so we can play these games?
Like set up a regular stream date specifically for 14. Gondar would probably like that to just have more people to play with. They probably already have people to play with, but
You humans are anti-mammals. An animal, if you will. Oh, you missed it.
Right, she's got the hut right next door.
What happened, Dr. Simmons?
Thanks to her efforts while undercover, we found out that public safety is up to something. They're in the process of activating some giant, unidentified weapon
God,
under
not
the
that
city.
thing.
I think it's likely that their target is right here. Rebellion Village.
Here?
They seriously intend to erase all Digimon from this world. While it pains me to ask you for aid, just because you're related to one of their commanders, will you help us?
You mean, try to reason with my dad? Yes, of course I'll try. With how close Agumon and I have become, my words should mean something. Nothing good ever comes of violence. It's my duty to get that through to him. No, you don't need to apologize, Agent. This is my choice.
The path connecting the village to the
Really,
lab
Harris?
hasn't been closed
Oh,
off.
oh, see, that was a cutscene.
So I believe you should still be able to use it as a point of entry.
We're counting on you. Please, stop my former colleagues from making a terrible mistake.
Apparently, yours. Happy New Year, Alexis. You guys doing good? Any hope for 2026? Once more. My goal for 2026 is to learn how to drive.
Which we're working on.
Yep, let's go. Yeah, that should not be activated.
Dad!
Inori, is that you?
Why would you make something like this?
Am I dreaming? I can't believe my eyes.
There's so much I want to tell you, but I need you to explain first. Dad, what in the world are you trying to do?
Inori, come here.
You always hated your public safety work. So this doesn't make sense. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing
thought
but a
you-
heartbreak. Sir, we want to activate the genocide machine already. Come on, we want to kill things. Come on. Oh, we'll be your friend.
Apprehend the intruders.
What? Dad!
Suspend the experiment. Time for a change of plans.
Our schedule can't handle delays like that. The operation to eliminate all the Digimon around Shinjuku is tomorrow, yes?
Quite the opposite. We're going to push forward to the execution phase. There doesn't seem to be time to spare.
What the heck, man?
Some odd readings were confirmed above the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building just now. They're identical to those from 8 years ago, when the Digimon hordes appeared. If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Oh no. Do they mean a gate? That reminds me. The Titans said they were launching an all-out attack.
If things keep going this way...
Head to the skies above the government building and engage the enemy. Don't let the tragedy of 8 years ago happen again. Make sure they can't take anything more that's dear to us. That's what we've given everything to achieve.
Roger. Over and out. Captain Karemi, this is for you.
I realized something when you vanished. I realized that life has done nothing but take. And you know who's behind all of it? Digimon. When protecting what matters, sometimes you have to get your hands dirty.
Dad!
Attack! Eliminate any potential hostiles that appear on the roof.
Yes, we'll begin genocide of humans. Wait, no, I said Digimon. Humans die. H85 says this guy's a minute away from doing the Gendo with hard
Jordan.
pose.
Go on ahead. I'll be fine. I'll get through to my dad and be right behind you. I promise.
Media Hood, I'm back. What did I miss? The end of the world.
Don't you recognize that Digimon just now? It's like we're reliving the events of that day. That public safety weapon is also what caused the Shinjuku Inferno. It seems this timeline is also on the path to ruin. We're out of time. We have no choice but to go with what we feel to be the best option at our disposal. Even if sacrifices have to be made. That means erasing the most plausible source of the anomaly. Go at once and eliminate Agiomon, along with Inori Misono.
And that's clearly not the solution.
Do you have any idea what you're saying? Have you forgotten the very fate of the world is at stake?
Just because someone can manipulate time doesn't mean they're the source of everything going on.
Well, if my ground operative refuses to take action, there's not much I can do on my end. I predicted you wouldn't comply with this order. After all, I've known you for quite some time now. Fine then. We're in this through thick and thin, aren't we? Of course, we won't go unpunished for disobeying orders from above. Still, I'm with you to the end. I'll buy as much time as I can. Just remember, there's a limit to how much I can do. For now, do whatever it takes to prevent the Shinjuku Inferno. We can work.
Look at the Chumon.
There you are! I have an urgent message. Just promise y'all stay calm while you listen. We got a report that, after venturing into the digital world, Marukimon died after a fierce battle.
Leaving this timeline pretty soon.
With death by poison looming, and our forces in Central Town dwindling, he sacrificed himself so his allies could escape. This allowed us to seal the Rebellion Village gate, but I doubt the enemy will give up on invading the human world. They'll likely seek another gate, but we'll fight to the bitter end with everyone who's left. This is about revenge!
Inori Misono's father just said a gate is opening above the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. That may be the Titan's point of entry. The forces that defeated Marukimon are on the warpath. We're also detecting indicators of a space-time disturbance. At this rate, it's going to trigger the Inferno.
Where did the ribbon go? It's like everything old is new again. Yeah, isn't that like a Brachiomon over there, or no? Yeah, that's like a Diaboromon, right?
I can't really tell due to how my eyes are right now. I can't make out the details so much. Yeah, that's Diaboromon.
I understand why you feel shaken, but you need to stay calm.
I'm not shaking, I'm stirred.
The anomaly that erased your adoptive father, Dr. Yuki, from existence. The Inferno triggers a rash of such disturbances across the planet, and they lead directly to the end of the world. Space-time disturbances are a constant threat here in my timeline. Get caught in one, and you'll never make it home.
Hello down there! Are you all right? You'll be squashed flat if you get stepped on. We'll give you a lift. Hang on tight. Here we go.
This is bad. I'm already detecting a space-time disturbance.
Reset.
This place. No! I'm being sucked in! Inari!
Ah, great, she got sucked into time hell.
First time here alone, isn't it? As for your two friends, it seems they fell into a crack in time and space. You folks call them space-time
Looks like we got ripped
disturbances.
apart.
I don't know anyone who's ever escaped from one. Do you know what the cause of today's tragedy is? There's a point in time where you made the wrong choice. The Akashic Vision will play even if there's only one audience member. Go see with your own two eyes.
Oh,
Marukimon, a warrior with unparalleled swiftness and strength.
Yeah, it's obviously him donning his
Marukimon's
poison.
valor drew Digimon
poison
to
for
him,
Marukimon.
and they eventually formed a small village over time. Before long, this village evolved into a large city with vibrant, bustling streets. But even this lively and peaceful city was not safe from the conflict with the Titans. Marukimon rallied the village Digimon and fought valiantly, but was struck by a poisoned arrow while protecting a resident. The wounded Marukimon put up a desperate resistance. But his strength finally failed in the face of the advancing enemy horde, and the Titans conquered the city. Its citizens, burned out of house and home, were scattered aimlessly to the winds. Marukimon and his allies took flight, eventually finding their way to the human world. There, they established a new base, where they awaited the opportunity to retake their former home. However, the toxins from the poisoned arrow continued to eat away at Marukimon's body, weakening him before the upcoming battle. Mustering his last bit of strength, Marukimon and his allies attempted to storm their lost home, only to be defeated at the hands of the enemy's formidable forces.
What I'm disliking about this is how
As
much
the
this is
poison sapped
unreal.
away his strength,
I was like, is that
Marukimon,
really a-
resigned to
you made a
his death,
mistake that
sacrificed
you weren't
himself
given
so
the
his
choice.
allies could flee.
I'm honestly thinking the same
There
thing
he
because
fell,
it'd be one
the
thing.
dream of
I
reclaiming
think
the
it would have
city,
been much more interesting
lost
if,
along
like,
with their leader's
we decided to
life.
go with Marukimon. Like, we don't get this entire part doesn't happen, but because we were told to go down a certain path, it's like, oh, you made the wrong mistake, and it's like,
Like,
you know,
we weren't allowed the choice. And I really just like it when games do that. It's like, yeah, you want to tell your story, but don't frame it as you made a bad choice when the game didn't give you a choice. This would make more sense if the player character was allowed to be his own character, not just let the player X be. That way you don't have this problem. That way it becomes a fault of the character, not of the player. It's like Venusmon's got the
like the magic
fruit,
fruit.
which is what they were waiting on in the first place.
That's not right.
Yeah, so Digimon is not the cause of this. So what's the mistake? Letting Marukimon go into battle without
Because,
waiting for the
I think it's like, I think it's that we instead of like confront.
In other words,
But then again, how the heck did we travel through time if we don't have Agiomon?
you see,
I have been through this way too many times.
Thank goodness we made it in time. Within the Gear Forest, I found this growing from the sapling under which Sirenmon slumbers.
I could have told you that.
The fruit of Carpos Hule. With this, we can cleanse the poison from Marukimon's body. As long as I have the ingredients, compounding it will not take long. I can only hope it will be ready in time.
This cannot be. My body feels so light. The antidote may be working. And to think I nearly had given up hope. You have my heartfelt gratitude, O time-traversing hero. A ray of hope after days of quiet suffering. If we fail to grasp this chance, this time our future is truly lost. We go forth to reclaim our pride, our soul. Now to our home. Onward!
Verily.
But yeah, like Prime said it themselves, like, how can we make a wrong choice if there wasn't one in the first place? And, like, now Time Stranger's not the only game to do that, but the difference is, like, in other RPGs, when the player character does make a wrong choice, you can see, like, how they apply to that choice from their perspective, because they are able to be themselves, you know.
Contrast, Mass Effect. You're playing... The player character is playing the role of Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard is a character, but his choices are defined by the player character's actions. So it's directly on the player, but also on the character.
And honestly, like, that whole, like, oh, where's the Carpenter's School thing? It's like, I could have told you. Like...
Yeah, it's like, we should have been able to literally tell her.
Right, because, like... So, like, for every good thing this game does story-wise, I think there are many moments that I feel like Baby's first RPG...
Yeah.
Like, if you... Or...
There are big storytelling hang-ups here.
Like... Now, granted, we've played a lot of these games, so we can kind of see things coming a mile away. But I don't know, if you have basic logic processing power in your brain, you should be able to deduce, oh, that's not a surprise. You know what I mean?
It is like, this is... I brought this up before, but...
We will check the Titan incursion and turn them back. We will not let them take a single step into the human world.
Yeah, it's like, they're treating...
If this prevents world destruction, then all the more reason to stake my all in holding the front. I owe you that much.
Ever done it. It's not. It might be the first time someone's experiencing that story engine. It's certainly one of the first times Digimon has really approached it in this way. However, it feels so amateurish in how it's trying not to screw up. Because, let's face it, so many writers in Japan have screwed up with story device that it seems like it's tripping over its own narrative devices. And it's not helped, again, by the player character not being allowed to have a character.
Right, it's, in the effort to be cautious, you wind up tripping over yourself, right?
Yeah.
You had better not blink from now on. It could all be over in a flash the moment you close your eyes. The enemy shall learn what it truly means to face down the god of speed.
So Nintendo is in this game?
Oh, okay, that would be pretty sick, right? Like, he's just on top of Mega Kabuterimon. Or Tyrant Kabuterimon, I mean.
Ah, reinforcements! You have our thanks. Now please, lend us your strength!
I'm really starting to think that Chrono Trigger was the exception rather than the rule to the, like...
And I don't think Chrono Trigger is that good.
You haven't played it?
Yes.
I think it's really
Spin of light! A broken clock is still right twice a day.
Let's go! Shine a beam!
Realize the time travel mechanic very well, but others.
like
Well, it's a big grand order. Not everything's
Now
gonna
we
be
can
big
go
grand order
in!
because they're
Move out,
when they
everyone!
travel through time, it's practically to a different AU and not direct consequence.
right, and it's like the reason I say Chrono Trigger like is and also still stands up is because like none of the characters are being idiots, and like it is a genuine mystery as to what the heck is causing all this, you know, timeline. Yeah, and not just that, but even when you do find out what was the source of everything, piecing together the events throughout time and history about like, okay, what happened at this point in time to cause this outcome to occur, and also that there were multiple endings depending on what you did when. Like, if you do, like, believe it or not, if you do a New Game Plus and you are able to beat Lavos, like, right away, you get a completely different ending.
Yeah, but
Much appreciated.
how should I phrase this?
Everyone.
They treated time travel in that more like a choose your own adventure sort of event.
Right, and I'm not saying it's perfect, I'm just saying that it's,
Yeah.
like, I'm just saying that it's better than this, where it's like, we have multiple characters and perspectives to bounce off of, and like there are some genuine consequences, like
It's like we really don't hate the characters here. It's just this doesn't feel like a strong enough story to support them like it did with say the Cyber Sleuth stuff.
like the Cyber Sleuth stuff, that's like with Hacker's Memory, that stuck with me because how that game ends, like, it's such a great like
It's a great character story.
right, and it's also a companion piece to the first game, you know what I mean?
And it's because so it's like just waiting for that last
shoe to drop, but because of like what happened in the sort of revelation in that game, or I mean Hacker's Memory, there's like a sense of hope, you know what I mean? That even if things may look bleak, it's more probably more bittersweet than you think, right? So long as somebody remembers.
Meteor shower! That's what I'm talking about!
But yeah, with Fate Grand Order, like every time, with like even on the part 1 side of things, it was clear that there were higher order entities going like out of their way to screw with time, like time and history, and then as the game story progressed, the threat levels kept going farther and farther beyond what we would think would be possible. You know what I mean? From it's just one rogue like demon that's causing this. Oh no, it's fucking aliens.
because of course it's fucking aliens.
And like what makes that significant is that in
the Lost Belts are basically AU timelines, so it's not as structurally intermediary points in time for time travel.
Right, because like what made the Lost Belts significant, okay. For those who don't know what we're talking about, in Fate Grand Order, the mobile game, in part 2 of the saga, it's called Cosmos and the Lost Belt, and the whole plot involves a bunch of pocket dimensions popping up all across the planet. They're called Lost Belts. Essentially, these Lost Belts are essentially what-if scenarios. Like, what if this thing, like, what if the dinosaurs never died? What if the fairy Britain of ancient myths never went away and humans were never allowed to flourish? You know what I mean? Like, various things like that. And essentially all these
Ready to go.
are trying to vie for control to decide who becomes the new prime title. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
And essentially the whole plot is us, you the player, trying to figure out how to like not only solve all these lost belts, but also like stop the greater forces behind these machinations. Oh, and the fact that there are like tangible consequences for the we do. Golden Garo, yeah, it does feel very basic here. And I don't think our criticisms are that unwarranted. You know?
Yeah, because it's more frustrating than anything because I am a time travel story junkie. I love the use of the mechanic. I have seen fanfiction writers use it more effectively than it has been here. And it's like, it's a great mechanism for just exploring a setting, but you could feasibly have told this story without the time travel mechanics and allowed more exploration of just everything going on if you just set it over a series of time skips. Where
Much
it's not
appreciated.
full time
Everyone.
travel, but just small bits of displacement. Because, like, for those who have seen King Oger, the second time skip in the back half of the arc when the King Oger are traveling back from Earth to Chikyu, that's technically a Frozen Man time skip because from their perspective it was a couple days, from everybody else's perspective it was 6 months. You can do that sort of thing without invoking full time travel. And hello, Cherubimon.
Golden Garo, am I crazy or Alexis coming in more clearly than
still
I think it's
too
because where the
early.
mic is now.
Yeah, Alexis is right next to where the mic is, which is
In order
right
to
here.
replace a gear, one must first open the cover of the clock. Even a child knows
There.
this truth.
Evil Bunny
And so
Man!
I say it is still too early. Everything is going as planned. No deviations from the schedule. Allow me to test this for myself.
Cherubimon's a classic Digimon. A little bit of my Usman, what the hell?
With his mouth
Ready to go.
For some reason.
We need to see a doctor about that, dude.
Let's see what I can do. Celestial arrow!
Please.
Fairly yours. Cherubimon's been listening to too much Nine Inch Nails and My Chemical Romance.
Nonsense. You can never listen too much Nine Inch Nails and My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, shoot him down.
Shoot him!
Shoot
him!
Let's see what I can do. Celestial arrow!
Swap Talmon back in and put Magic Charge on Angelmon. That's working well.
Dude, shooting people with beams of light actually does stuff.
Please.
Shoot.
Bear witness! Frozen fists!
Let's see what I can do. Celestial arrow!
Trident revolver! Oh yeah!
Okay. It reminds me, I've actually watched the first 3 Digimon movies some, and I want to ask what the heck actually happened in Hurricane Touchdown. Well, you see, there's a very simple explanation for that.
I see you have gotten stronger.
And it is
Joyous
Digimon
news
Adventure
indeed.
02 had no consistent writers.
I will be waiting for you.
So there was no consistency between anything that was being
in
done.
the place where the laws
Toei
of
completely
time
fucked everything up
are
in that
engraved.
season.
What was that all about?
I admit I'm intrigued as well. However, for the time being, allow me to simply make this declaration. This was our dearest wish. We have reclaimed more than mere land. We have restored our pride, our very soul.
We saved the
Central
city!
Town belongs to us. Once again.
We did it, Marukimon! Everything's on fire.
But it's not
The
because of their
mystical
fault.
medicine wiped the poison from Marukimon's body, and strength returned to the fleet-footed warrior. Together, with his trusted allies, Marukimon rose up. It was time to take back their city from the invading forces. The renewed Marukimon put his vaunted speed on full display. Together with
He
his
racked up a
comrades,
Kilimanjaro
Marukimon
like
scattered the
instantly.
Titan army and reclaimed their city. Finally back where they belong, Marukimon's people worked tirelessly to restore their broken home. And soon the city was back to its vibrant self, a haven for all Digimon of Iliad.
Number 5. 7 more to go. Sorry, 6 more to go. Huh. Unless the 12th
The
is in the
Akashic
center.
vision activates, even without Aegeomon present. What could this mean? When all the clock's lamps are lit, the truth shall be revealed. 7 remain.
Okay,
May
yeah,
the higher being watch over you, chosen ones.
I'm sorry. It looks like this is as far as I can accompany you. Adamus HQ will be swallowed up by a massive space-time disturbance any moment now. Once that happens, my very existence will be erased. So all I ask is, remember me. Remember that I existed. If I see Dr. Yuki on the road ahead, I'll tell him his kid is trying to save the world. I'm glad you and I got to work together. Thank you for everything you've done. I guess that's it. The rest is up to you, Agent.
And... well, we're by ourselves now.
All by
Myself.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. The Tauros.
Minotaurmon. Leomon still waiting for the one actually after there. Waiting for Scorpiomon, so that's defensive stats. Undecided there.
HA5's. Nah, she just saw our phone bill and decided to cut us off. I can't hear you, AJ. I'm being swallowed up by, time tunnel. Time tunnel vortex. Ah! And then she's just, like, standing outside, like, looking at us.
Rather, HA5 is true. There aren't a lot of phone plans to give minutes across space and time. Unless your phone is modified by the doctor.
You might be asking, how does the doctor be able to do that?
Sonic screwdriver.
Thanks, Wear Pantsmon.
Seriously, you can kind of just tell the eras of design with a bunch of these.
Yeah. It's kind of cool though, right? Like seeing like how Digimon design philosophies like evolved over time.
Depending how frequently they were used, yeah. I miss the Kunimons.
It's the Great Guardian. The Great Guardian is here.
If what you say about seeing the future is true, then it is too early to celebrate. I have word that the human's weapon has not been deployed yet. Most likely due to our success in stopping the Titans. But if what you say is true, this is not a cause for celebration yet. If the Titans intend to invade the human world, it is only a matter of time before they clash with the humans themselves. Plutomon, the leader of the Titans, resides in a location known as the Dark Field. With the bulk of the Titans' forces in Central Town, the Dark Field is apparently only lightly guarded. Now may be our chance to broker peace, but we need to find out what it is the Titans seek.
Tranquan Din, I'm convinced that Toei keeps separating the real world and digital world despite all the living together in harmony talks because of 0-2 endings for reception. Its biggest issue, honestly, was tied to ending the ability to tell stories in the setting with that ending. So it's not the ending specifically, it's the end of being able to tell stories there. And then try kind of just prove the point where, yeah, you can't. Granted, this is completely before addressing how, like, the people who made Try had no awareness of the actual specifics of Adventure, and that it was made before any of the later lore expansions, so you couldn't apply those lore expansions to the Adventure setting in specific.
Alright, looks like we got a side mission.
220. Oh, we're in the Dark Field stuff, meaning we can find more of those Digijewels.
Zuba Zuba. Ah, so we got.
What I thought. So we might be getting like 150-ish. Getting close.
So we're really going on a fetch quest with water.
Yeah. Bradley Harris, really the Triers didn't know anything about the original Adventure when they tried? That explains a lot. Yeah, none of them worked on the original Try. They were thrown a lore primer for Digimon stuff, and they made the entire story out of whole cloth with only the barest of character knowledge. That's why stuff like Tai being a more mature person, being a bad thing, being more cautious as he learned was the needed thing about, and cautiousness is not in conflict with courage, which was his actual character arc, was completely abandoned by writers who thought, hey, recklessness is bravery. It's like, no, you fucking idiots. And it's not even getting into the Alphamon stuff, where there was a few pretty big notable things about Alphamon's character, where he's the immediate shutdown for the Yggdrasil stuff, so him being the first of the Yggdrasil enemies fought is kind of a big no-no. But yeah, it's like, lore without understanding and character arcs that conflict with past characterization. And it just got worse from there. Like, the entire reason we got the homeostasis stuff was just trying to get a better understanding of the dark area stuff. The dark area stuff was a Chiaki Konaka thing that was never appropriately followed up on. Because, of course, inconsistency of the writing of 02.
Drink. Oh, good, good.
Who doesn't like funky seawater? Oh, that's just steam. Steam from the steam seawater.
Rather, I would explain why this conflict between Tide and Mad feels so unnatural. Felt like they moved past that kind of crap. Because they had. And it's like, it's a one of those signs of bad writing where you repeat things that should have been settled matters because you have to have the red Oni, blue Oni conflict.
Oh, it said, Tron said tips on this quest, avoid the poops. I guess that means...
It didn't really get near them. It's like, did I need to take seawater from a spot that wasn't near the Sukamon?
I think that's what that means. We'll find out shortly.
Much appreciated.
I watched a video about
Everyone.
recently where the guy just playing Konaka just came in and road tripped the horror episode of the 02 and then pieced out. That's basically it, but the way Konaka told it before, and this is information from before Konaka went nuts, was that he was contracted to do more episodes than he did. He just wasn't allowed to because the writer's staff for 02 was that bad on Toei's behalf. Like, it was intended to be a plot line, but then Toei told him no more. And then they called him back in for Tamers, and he was given carte blanche. Yeah, okay. It's like after I did that, it's not like I could, like, do anything about that. So, okay, I guess we gotta find a spot that doesn't have Sukamon around it.
Yep.
And it's like, once I got near it, it's not like I could change that. It just did it automatically. Stop calling them poops. If you do it again, I will ban you for the day. Ryan Gold, so you guys played Cyber Sleuth anyway? By the way, Force 2729, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. That place is deliberately a maze. Even if I wanted to, I would not be able to relate it. This is new.
Oh, we're getting up there.
Probably can go there later.
You got it.
Oh! New outer dungeon. use Cyber Sleuth guides that... Oh, it's the first racing area. I'll do that later. Yeah, it's like, there's a couple of GameFAQs guides that probably detail the specific directions you need to take. I can't tell you offhand because it's been, like, 10 years since I played the original Cyber Sleuth. Okay, the rare mod are probably the same thing, so...
Oh, maybe right there?
It is away from all of them.
There we go. Oh, we got a skateboard.
Wow.
Rallies, I recently finished Kingdom Hearts 1 and I can see why people fell in love with the franchise from the start. Aside from some jank, it was a really fun experience. Yeah! Like, first, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, yes. Then it starts to slide.
I would say Birth by Sleep is probably like the last good, like, and I mean unironically good Kingdom Hearts game, because for a prequel story, and aside from some small story issues, I legitimately think the combat and the way the story unfolds is pretty engaging. Loved playing Kingdom Hearts 2 all the time when I was growing up. It's funny because I played 2 before 1 because one of my friends when I was a kid had 2, but not 1.
It's like when I first played Kingdom Hearts 1, I couldn't wrap my head around it just because of when it was released. And when I got my PS2.
But then 3.
Not even 3, it was the wait for 3.
Yeah.
So even if 3 was going to be what it was, the time it took to get it gave it expectations that it would never be able to meet. And then what it actually did was the nail in the coffin.
Sigh. I think that was the appropriate one because it's just like, just go back to the ocean.
Freaking prima donnas.
Ryan Gold, my ideal Kingdom Hearts games would combine the gameplay and combat flow of KH2 as well as the platforming of 1. Honestly, like...
People have nightmares of Monstro, though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I get what Ryan Gold is saying. Like, if you... Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 had a lot of cool movement options to me.
Whereas it became a bit more flat with Kingdom Hearts 2, I can see that.
So, like, if you combine, like, the float, the glide, the dashing, like, the double jump, like, all that cool stuff from 2, but you applied it to 1's platforming, that was noticeably restricted because you could only do the 1 jump. Like, yeah, that would be cool. It's like, even if Kingdom Hearts 3 was, like, like, if we had Kingdom Hearts 3 the way it was, we didn't change anything, but it was released maybe, like, 4 years after the first 2, okay, it may not have blown minds, but okay, it would have been like, okay, that's nice. But because we had to wait so damn long,
yeah,
and
like,
that's...
and especially because people wanted the Final Fantasy VII remake more by that point. It's like it was never going to meet the expectations. No matter what they did.
Bradley Harris is playing Rechain of Memories.
I'm so sorry. Like, there's nothing else to say. I'm so sorry.
Ryan Gold, Kingdom Hearts 2, like, FM's, like, Cavern of Remembrance. Oh, yeah, that was a good area. And honestly, like, KH3 being crushed by expectations, as, like, Bradley Harris is saying, like, I don't think that's unreasonable, because considering how long you're making people wait for a game that they so long for a franchise people really love.
And instead you keep just making sidequels. Like, you could have made some of those sidequels the actual Kingdom Hearts 3. Maybe not all of them, but, like, and again, Birth by Sleep wasn't the problem, but it was, like, diverting into more of what people wanted, and you're just building up the story so much that you can't just... By the time Kingdom Hearts 3 rolled around, there was just so much it now needed to do to fulfill expectations that had they, like, sequestered it off more, or not had people wait as long, it wouldn't have been as severe. But then the actual ending came around, and you're sequel begging. No.
Yeah, like, Ryan Gold, you know what makes the wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 worse? The handling of Kyrie.
Yes.
No, absolutely. Like, I don't care what you tell me about gameplay or whatever for Kingdom Hearts 3. The fact that they teased that Kyrie was going to be a Keyblade wielder. She is being trained for that purpose. She is going to fulfill a story role.
She's off with Axel. You made Axel relevant.
And, like, their dynamic is cool. She's doing action girl things. And then what the f do you do? Nothing!
You fridge her.
You fridge her. Like...
And then you fridge her for the sole purpose of killing off Sora to sequel beg for Kingdom Hearts 4. It's like, no, that's a franchise killing move right there. And oh look, we've not really had Kingdom Hearts games since 3. Not just because it takes longer to develop games now, although that is definitely a problem, especially with Square over-generating the graphics and that harming the actual gameplay and gameplay development time because it takes so long to do those sorts of renders. But because, like, now where are you actually going to go?
Like, there were so many I'm not going to look at, like, what Kingdom Hearts 3 should have been, but for the way... For what you wind up doing, no.
For what it is, it's lacking.
Oh, and plus, like, a lot of the levels are so linear that it's stifling. Like, you can dress it up all pretty as you want. Like, if your best world is the Pirates of the Caribbean stage,
Granted, we know some of that has to do with Square Enix's issues with the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, and then 15, and then Tetsuya Nomura being all over all of these projects, including the Final Fantasy 7 remake, instead of actually giving a dedicated team and developing something that people would like. It's like, the fact that 7 Remake was thrown out at least half finished twice, from what I recollect, to the point that their supporting developers jumped ship because it was eating too much of their time and financial stability. That's not a sign of a company that knows what they're doing.
Like, and HA5 says then they can the mobile game.
The mobile game integration, like, that was... Who was that for? And the fact it showed up in that last sequence, like, why? This is an art house film!
It's art house cinema. Thank you very much. Clearly what Zuba Eagermon needs to see is the Idol Master. Maybe it's your Shinta outfit? Digimon t-shirt.
Okay, have that.
Maybe we can go to the costume store and see if anything's new.
Yeah, I guess that's the next best option.
Probably hurts. I will never understand what was going through Nomura's head when he thought a mobile game was the place to have important backstory for several characters.
Because of Japan's fixation on mobile games, I'm almost dead certain.
But, like, even so, like, there had to have been a better way.
Especially because you don't put that mobile game out internationally. It's an international property. Yes, it's being made for a Japanese audience first, but you have to, after so long with with Japanese franchises having issues with peripheral demographic lore, that needs to be addressed. Okay, here we go.
I don't know, do you have the money for it?
I just might. Brad Gold, does anyone think Square Enix has trouble writing women these days? I don't think they've written women well since, like, Final Fantasy X-2. Like, maybe 13, because people liked Lightning up until the sequels, and then the sequels ruined Lightning's character. And then 14 with its women is fine. I want more Y'shtola, but...
There's no easy road to the 20th. Thank you, Zuba Eagermon. Oh.
Wow.
Bradley is 13-2 line returns progressed Lightning's character so much it hurt. Yeah. Again, my ceasefire line on the 13 games is 13 would have been bad, but it would have been understandable for it to receive some reconsideration over time if it weren't for the sequels. The sequels broke things irreparably. So if you're someone who liked 13 but hates the sequels, we can just agree to disagree on 13. But if you say you like the 13 trilogy in its entirety, you need to understand that everything they do is found better somewhere else.
Golden Garo says, I'm just glad that Yoshi P took a step down from his previous position to be more hands-on again with 14, because Dawntrail was super decisive.
Divisive,
yeah.
Again, we haven't gotten there, we wouldn't know, and we have several... Like, we're in the middle of Stormblood, and I remember Stormblood breaking the game for a lot of people, in part because of how they did the mechanics changes. But, like, again, we haven't gone through much of Stormblood ourselves yet. It might just be all the traveling we end up doing that affected people back then. So, we haven't gotten there enough to know yet ourselves. We will get back to it eventually. I know that.
20, 300. Yes, later.
Hell, we might double up on Time Stranger streams next week since Alexis also has off Saturday.
Yeah, I just want to kind of get through this game because we got other cool stuff we want to do.
Like, John wants to do the next Ratchet & Clank game.
Yep.
Which we want to do because to remember Jim Ward. And since that, we got until February 9th to do free play for 14, so we could easily find a way to get back on. Especially because we now have the free screen set up to do things very easily. Oh, we probably have to fight. Yeah, here we go.
Oh.
Greymon.
Gold. I like Final Fantasy 16 for the most part, but even I can tell that Jill is pretty boring for both the writing and design standpoint. Black Century King, one thing I keep hearing that I think is the problem is people expecting too much. And here's the thing. Expecting too much. Like, now, there is a degree to where that is the fans' fault for maybe, like, thinking the devs can do everything and anything.
By contrast, when you build something up and you make them wait for over a goddamn decade, there's some expectations involved. And it's like, yeah, people can expect too much from something, but if you're gonna fulfill it, you need to do it right. And I was there when these two were playing the game, and they were mad for a lot of it, and so it didn't feel like the wait was worth it.
I had to do the original snowboard sliding for the ultimate weapon and the frozen weapon before they patched it.
And the fact they had to patch it.
Because before they patched it, you had to, like, get everything in one go, practically, it felt like. So I had to, like, slide down, pause, look at references, video reference. You know, like, it was just, you don't tie something like the ultimate weapon is a symbol in the Kingdom Hearts games of look at all the rare stuff you collected. Here is your reward for persevering this far. You know, like, it is a the ultimate weapon. But in 3, it just didn't feel that, you know?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That feeling.
Yep.
I'm counting on you.
Alan Alderman.
Oh yeah! You're the best!
Not for the 20th. It's like... Trident revolver?
Trident revolver!
Talisman of light!
Here I go! Talisman of light!
Ow! That had to have hurt.
Here goes! Atomic Inferno!
There we go.
Oh yeah!
Ooh, that's a lot of yen. Is there any other rounds, or...? Ah, dang it. Oh well.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Alright, we're going to hell.
And I went to the wrong exit again. Why do I keep doing that?
I hate it when I do that in games. Well, Pierce is destroyed. My family are lost in a cracking time, and the clock machine's broken. Can this day get possibly any worse?
Yeah, I still need the one ninja jewel. Which I've been told they they pop up rather frequently in the dark area, so yeah, we're going there. Oh, going on.
Also, have you noticed that black smudge on the map screen?
Yeah.
I think that's Aegiomon. Or no, that's...
That's back to here, forest.
Oh, okay, sorry. It just looks weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, the dark area.
Dark crevasse. It's not even a concise world, it's just a bunch of islands.
It's an archipelago.
Rangold, seeing a Gunimon tells me we need the rest of the legendary warriors in the next Digimon story game. Yes! It's like we've got 3 of them in this game. There's no reason the other 7 shouldn't be.
Well done.
Those are big.
Yeah, that's
good.
Inframon for you.
More Plutomon. Plutomon, I'm here to bargain.
Something's off with Lord Plutomon lately, Glurp. I know I'm just an underling,
Okay,
but
so they're clearly
I'm
being
starting to
manipulated
worry,
by
Glurp.
Cherubimon.
I don't have the courage to go and see what's wrong by myself, Glurp.
I'm guessing. Because that's the only thing that Cherubimon's appearance like that makes any sense to.
Glurp. You can count on me.
Don't
Let's go
spoil
see
it.
Lord Plutomon. Glurp. Now then, get it over with. Give it your best shot, Glurp.
Thanks, Kermit.
Go ahead, Glurp. I'm ready for it. Give me a real sweet groaner. One that'll make me cringe my face off.
You're asking us to make a bad pun. Because Alexis can
I'm
supply.
talking about some empty, meaningless sweet talk, Glurp. The fakest, phoniest, full of soup. Come on, Glurp. You.
I wonder what to live in
Metaphor.
Ugh, stop. Enough.
I want...
Whenever I hear an empty platitude, I cringe so hard I can sometimes choose where I land. But depending on the cliche, I start
Traveling
feeling
via
nauseous.
cliches.
But still, it's for Lord Plutomon after all. Okay.
Alright. Cool, we got Kermit the Frog with us.
Good.
God damn you, Kermit with a C.
Let's hear a real groaner. Let's hear a real
HA5. Heck, recently they did a poll about some of the Digimon to include in a future story game, and it had all the spirits in it.
That doesn't surprise me, because there's a bunch of, like, if they're including every protagonist Digimon in the games, and you're deliberately skipping some series or leaving some of them out,
Let's hear a real groaner. A platitude that'll set.
All friendships serve as an eternal bond.
Darn, this isn't where I parked my.
Wait, Digibeetle? You guys have Digibeetles here?
Yeah, they're called Herbies.
No, like Digibeetles were the vehicles from Digimon World 2. My preferred favorite.
Huh.
Let's hear a real.
Oh, great, we're back at the entrance.
Great. Good.
Let's hear a real... Let's hear a real...
Job you want, job you have.
Ready
oh
to go.
man, you go into a new area and you got
Trident revolver! Oh yeah!
Well done.
Oh boy, gravel.
Oh boy, a big rock.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Let's hear a real...
Well done. Great. Good, good.
Let's hear a real...
I think the more you say this, like, the more you cringe at
Oh, come on!
This isn't where I parked my...
I hate areas like this.
Great.
Let's hear a real...
Great.
Let's hear a...
At least it tells me what the right decisions are after we get sent back to the beginning.
Let's...
Great.
There we are. Got the digital. Now we just
Let's
go
hear
back
a
and make the
real
other
groaner.
digi-egg.
Well done. Do it. Preparations complete.
Here goes! Trident revolver!
Take that, skeleton.
Oh yeah!
Wait, were we here before?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Oh. Treasure chests.
Oh, man. It's not gonna be easy leaping such a huge distance. Or... no.
Wow.
So that's what that
Great.
Chaos Emerald was.
Preparations complete.
Oh yeah!
Great. Much
Oh
appreciated.
no, it's like Sabrina's Gym in the Lost Woods had a baby.
Oh god.
Let's hear a real grown.
Good, good. Wow. That one. Ready to go.
Trident revolver! Oh yeah!
Let's hear a real. Darn, this isn't where I parked my Digibeam.
I'm sorry. Everyone. Good, good. Great.
Let's hear. Darn, this isn't where I parked my.
Wow. That one. Preparations complete.
Well, if nothing else, at least I'm gonna.
Trident revolver!
Draymond later.
Yep.
Oh yeah!
We're getting close.
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Let's hear a real groaner. Darn, this isn't where I parked my.
Well done. Great.
Oh, they're just
Let's
testing.
hear a real.
Great.
Let's hear a. Let's hear a. Let's hear a real
Alright, cool. Agumon is actually viable for a
This isn't where I parked my
That would be.
Especially.
Let's hear. Darn, this isn't where I parked my.
So, Agent, how's
Let's
it
hear
like
a-
traveling to the Dark World? I don't want to talk about it.
Well done. Can't be. Ready to go.
Yeah? Here goes! Trident revolver!
Tailspin of light!
Let's hear it.
Is the common name for Gekamon? No, it's not.
Oh god, it's so
Good,
strange.
good.
And Toronto
Do it.
is saying,
Ready to
is
go.
saying it's first here. Sheesh. How many Greymons died at this place populated by stone?
Trident revolver!
Now they're dead.
Oh yeah!
Let's hear a real. Darn, this isn't where I parked.
Great.
Let's hear a.
Like at this point, you might as well just look up a guide to see like what the right answers are.
Let's hear a real.
Right for the journey, not the destination, man.
Well done. There! Great.
Let's hear a real. Darn, this isn't where I parked my.
Do it. Ready to go.
Tailspin of light!
Atomic Inferno! Oh yeah!
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Let's hear a real.
Well done. Good, good. Well done. Great.
Let's hear a real. Let's hear a...
I feel like this thing is
Well done.
intentionally screwing with us.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be the mistake that causes another time reset.
Let's hear a real...
So why are you so aging? Because you wasted time with us frog. I had no other fucking choice,
This
you
isn't where I
dang
parked my
mystery woman in the theater.
Great.
What do you want me to do? Not, like, leap over a tall building with a single bound? I am by myself here!
All by myself.
Shut up! Shut up, Peanut Gallery!
Let's... Let's hear a...
Again, at least it tells you the correct option once you've chosen it before.
Let's hear a...
I looked up the guide and the guide doesn't say.
Let's hear a...
You see that Cold Greymon freaking out over there?
Let's hear a real...
There we fucking go.
Let's hear a real... Let's hear...
Tron, this place is
Let's
like
hear
a
a
maze, but not
real
really
groaner.
amazing.
A platitude that'll... Darn, this isn't where I parked my...
Great.
Oh, this might be where chest is.
Wow.
Let's hear a... Darn, this isn't where I parked my Digibeetle.
Ready to go.
Data Crusher! Trident Revolver! Oh yeah!
Ready to go.
Here I go! Spider Shooter! Yeah! Here goes! Trident Revolver!
Here I go! Tailspin of light!
Here goes! Atomic Inferno! Oh yeah!
Thing, or is that the new game from Suda 51?
The Suda 51.
Yeah. Goichi Suda stuff is consistently pretty good.
Let's hear a real...
Ready to go.
Data Crusher!
Dot.
Day 52.
Oh, yeah!
Day 52. Me and my Digimon have slowly been driven insane by a frog.
Much appreciated. Everyone!
Day 53. The frog has driven us all crazy. Was eat him to survive.
Let's hear a real
How about I sing the Rainbow Connection for you all? Only one frog can sing that, it's not you.
I will take your pipe, your horn, wrap it around your neck, and then beat you to death with it.
Harsh.
Great!
Let's hear a...
Hey, I'm not the teleporting frog here who's demanding me to speak to him in platitudes.
There we go.
Oh, thank Christ.
Wow!
Throwing on the underwear.
There was a Bergamot port here the entire time?
Yo, motherfucker!
Something's wrong. Clark, what happened to the gatekeeper? Let's go to Lord Plutomon.
Just they got occupied by the Keymaster.
I have a feeling a Ghostbusters reference is coming.
Wow!
Devimon's dead. Skull Merrimon's dead.
He's already. Or my god. What?
Homer, you killed the zombie Flanders.
He was a zombie? Alright, radio sponge.
I mean, Digimon can get pretty tall.
He doesn't look right.
That's not.
The Titans. Death to Chronomon. Death to Chronomon. 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 Chronomon.
Preparations complete.
That mist. Lord Plutomon's power has run totally amok. I can't bear to see him in such a state. That settles it. I'm in it to win it now. Glurp.
Come on, guys. We have the frog on our side.
You're the best.
Tron. Oh no, look what they did to my boy. My lovely edgelord boy. HJ Pies. You know, I think he doesn't like Pokemon very much.
Thanks.
Here goes! Trident Revolver!
Here I go! Talisman of Light!
Here goes! Trident Revolver!
I'm counting on you.
Beauregard says do not kill
Celestial Arrow!
I have a feeling about that.
Lord Plutomont's mist is gone! But wait, those mouths! And there are 4 of them?
Crossburst?
Yeah, good idea.
Go!
That was a close one. I nearly wet myself. If that had hit us, we'd have been goners.
Trident Revolver!
Hey, something bad's headed this way. Okay, whisper those sweet, sweet nothings to me. A real cringe cliche so we can get the glurp out of here. A weak sauce empty compliment isn't gonna cut it. Now come on, hurry up. Give it to me like you mean it.
Oh yeah!
Zombie Plutomon.
Yeah, that's what the name said the entire time.
Yep. Zombie.
Brains.
Ooh, brains. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, because without Plutomon, we can't get the Titans to stop. So it makes sense this would force a reset.
The wandering shadow is like a tragic hero, their dark cloak stained with tears as their hope was repeatedly shattered. Like a dark cocoon, they grow stronger by feeding on despair. Eventually, a demon, fallen to darkness, will emerge. They must be guided properly. Toward hope, not despair. Toward progress, not a cycle of reincarnation. That is why you're here. Not Achiomon, but you. It was always you to whom I was speaking, from the very beginning. The greater will desired it so. We are bound to receive and carry out its divine prophecy.
I like how you sit down with the crossed legs, like... Yes,
That's literally how I sit.
Let's enjoy some cinema.
Plutomon, the erstwhile king of the Titans who had reigned over Iliad. Forced to abdicate that throne, Plutomon made the underworld his new kingdom, where he would hand down judgment to errant souls, and quietly lived out his eternity in Iliad's depths. But one fateful day, Plutomon, leading an army of Titans, suddenly appeared and began a full-scale invasion of Iliad. The brutal fighting that followed set the world on a path toward destruction. Our heroes marched into Plutomon's castle, hoping to stop the Titan invasion of Iliad. But there, they encountered the living corpse of a Digimon, the ruined form of what had once been Plutomon. What in the world had become of Plutomon? Who, if not Plutomon, was giving orders to the Titans? Unraveling the truth behind this mystery may reveal a way to circumvent the tragedies enveloping the worlds.
Oh, Doberman.
Well done.
Sang Lupon.
Looks like we have to get our way back.
There!
Oh, crows! In the not
Celestial Arrow!
somewhere between time and space.
Here goes Trident Revolver! Oh yeah!
Good, good. Much appreciated. Everyone. Great.
Who do you Glurpin think you are? I won't Glurpin forgiveness!
Oh no.
Kill the frog.
Let's see what I can do. Celestial
I
Arrow!
feel so bad about this.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Glurp. I suppose I got a little carried away.
I want to do that. Well, I want to punch
What are
you
you doing?
in the ravine, you little toad.
Lord Plutomon? Glurp. Actually, perhaps this
Now,
is fate.
Plutomon's not available.
I don't have the
show you
courage to
Lord
go and see what's
Plutomon.
wrong by myself. Although if you were with me, you can count on me. Let's hear a real...
Please follow the path this time.
Yes.
Do it.
Let's see what I can do. Celestial Arrow!
Magnamon.
Magnangemon, yeah.
Magnangemon is cool to me. It's arm.
Good, good.
Let's hear a...
Tron, it's fate alright. Better stay up for tonight. What? We should stay the night for it is fate?
That one.
Stupid vampire.
Ready to go.
Celestial Arrow!
Good, good. Wow.
Let's hear a real...
Great. Good, good.
Let's hear a...
Good, good. Great.
Let's hear a real groaner.
Paimon.
Well done. Great. Great. Well done.
Let's hear a real groaner. Glurp. A platitude that'll send me flying.
There. Ready to go.
Celestial Arrow!
Great.
I was like one away from rolling for Mon.
Great. Great.
Let's hear a real...
Do it. Preparations complete.
Celestial Arrow! What can this be?
Let's hear a...
Wow. Much appreciated. Everyone.
Let's hear a...
Almost there.
Ready to go. Yeah.
Celestial Arrow!
Here goes! Trident Revolver!
Please.
Here I go! Talisman of Light!
Oh my.
Much appreciated. Great.
Let's hear a... Let's hear...
Alright, let's go say I find a Plutomon.
Great.
Now
There's the
probably gonna have to beat their
gatekeeper.
guards.
I guess it's time for me to do my thing. Okay, let's go.
Of course.
Yeah, called it.
Plutomon, your progress thus far has been commendable. You have made a fine puppet indeed. The hero's revival is soon upon us. That means your job is done. You have some life left in you, do you? In that case, I can still put you to work. May you roam the world forever as a walking corpse, thanks to the help of this chrono elixir.
Who are you? Tell me, what has become of the digital world? I see. You said you are of Marukimon's ilk, are you not? Please inform Marukimon what I am about to tell you. The fate of the digital world hangs in the balance. While being manipulated and controlled, I came to learn the whole truth. The truth of the world, I should say. This conflict, all of it, it was a setup. Brought about by a hero. One fallen into darkness.
The hero Chronomon held power over time, allowing him to decipher the Akashic records stored deep within Iliad. With power over time, Chronomon was a being of absolute presence that reigned over Iliad. But one day, Chronomon learned of the truth of the world from a record fragment engraved in the Akashic records. That this world was host to a higher being on a plane above ours. Trace mentions of a creator-like being, one who conceived all that we know, were inscribed in the Akashic records. This truth brought despair to Chronomon. It meant that every occurrence was preordained, and he began to see all of existence as gears in a machine crafted by that being. Chronomon yearned to break the chains of fate that bound him. He ordered the warriors of Iliad, the Titans, into battle against the higher being. The higher being's might was unmatched, and Chronomon was easily defeated. He was then sealed away within the core of the device that governs time, the Akashic Records. The Titans, deemed to be treasonous conspirators by the higher being, were exiled to the lowest level of Iliad and branded as villains of the digital world. All this time, I had no idea that our old legends were replete with fabrications.
Yeah, all the divine beings, as we thought,
I
were the
have
bad
always
guys.
hated our so-called history of losing to the hero. Why did we Titans have to be subjected to such misery? Titan control of the current. That was the only thing that could make up for being banished to the ends of the earth. Taking advantage of my seething rage and hatred, it wormed its way in. Chronomon's curse, his grudge, his bitter resentment at being sealed away. All of it. It was all Chronomon's plan. The plot of a vengeful traitor who painted itself a hero. Please, tell Marukimon the truth.
Sorry for this guy, right?
Hurry.
Sure. Oh, thank God we just have to.
What? Plutomon was being controlled? I see.
What's
I will
that?
dispatch
There's a
someone to treat
Starbucks and Odo
Plutomon's
across
malady
the
at once.
I gave Plutomon the treatment I could. It was touch and go for a while, but he was able to pull through.
That is a relief. If we had failed to save Plutomon's life, the truth would have been lost to oblivion.
After saving Plutomon's life, he reveals Iliad's true past and the hidden truths within its history. The resentment and rage of a false hero who rose up against
Now,
a
I know we
deity
gotta
in
get
ancient
Chronomon
times.
Destroy mode in here for the corrupted
Chronomon's
version
curse
of it.
was
I
the
don't like
true catalyst
that
behind the events
first
that
time Chronomon
plunged the
appeared, it
world
was
into
actually being
chaos.
corrupted by another force.
Chronomon's malevolent will manipulated some Titan warriors from the shadows, throwing Iliad into chaos, and eventually hoped to send the world on a
Like,
path to ruin.
man, what a, like, this guy has to be a next level
Can
hater,
those who
right?
uncovered the truth of the world put a stop to Chronomon's machinations?
So, like, making him the bad guy, I'm not on board that, especially considering how much homeostasis in other media is a dick.
The ongoing threat to the order of the world was engineered by a conspirator seeking to strike at the higher being. Chronomon, the Destroyer, gave birth to an egg. It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge. Everything was planned from the start, including this war. All to give birth to a demon, fallen to darkness. As such, the Dark Shadow will not stop consuming despair. Someone must offer their aid. All I can offer you, however, is advice, for it is the higher being's desire that this world be self-reliant.
Everyone!
was an evil character, you know, same with Plutomon. Trying. I know, and I hate Disney for ruining Hades. Honestly, Hades and Hercules just had a petty grudge with Zeus, and it's easy to have a petty grudge with Zeus because Zeus in Greek mythology was an asshole.
Who doesn't hate Zeus, right?
Like, you're legitimized in hating Zeus.
It's like, and yet, with all these revelations, I kind of saw this coming.
Yeah, with everything with the Holy Group being themselves.
Right, it's, now, I'm not sure if it's a fault of necessarily the game, or maybe I just played one too many RPGs.
And it's like, if you're going to use certain Digimon, you have to put them in the proper roles, but if you know anything about the franchise, then you're going to see these turns coming.
Plutomon told me everything. I find it difficult to believe everything he said, but I also find it difficult to think all he said were lies. We know one thing for sure. The Titans continue their campaign of destruction, even now, and Plutomon is not the one spearheading their offensive. From the intel we have gathered, the Titan Puppet Master may be after a certain something in the human world. Yes, this mastermind seems to be attempting to cause something to transpire there. It seems the tragic future you saw is threatening to unfold. I cannot leave while we are still recovering here. I fear the Titans may strike again if I give them an opening. I suggest you return to your world post-haste and consult with Dr. Simmons about the impending crisis.
No cure for stupidity. It is time.
Yes! Let's go, let's go! Are you guys, I can think of no better way to end this stream, right? Alright. Let's see what we can digivolve.
Should be. Yeah.
Let's go, Dave. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Basically everything.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sakuyamon.
Probably the one I'm actually after. Oh.
Shine Greymon.
Tolerance Enlightened. I got it. I probably have another pair in there. Termon's all set. Don't matter. Goldramon. Aww.
Ah.
300 more attack.
We got so many more to digivolve. Unless
I gotta attack augment chips. And HP and experience boosters.
Let's do it.
Oh,
230.
I'm 5 short.
Oh my gosh. Come on, come on.
There.
There we go.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. Beelzemon.
Bit more and another rank up
For the first
last move. Emperor Greymon!
Emperor Greymon!
Just need a rank 8.
Wait, okay, it's Usanamon, so that's fair.
Yeah.
Another Magna Garurumon.
Yeah, we'll see if this one has better statting.
Is it Gallantmon time?
It's depending on which one is actually Gallantmon in here.
I think it's the top one.
Megagermon. Not surprising. At this point, we're just filling in the board.
Yeah.
Hyandramon, as desired. This should be Phoenixmon. Yep.
So cool!
Stats aren't quite right for everything yet here. Is Pokemon Wild Mode change? Have any unique evolutions? Nah, not really.
Huh.
Irony. Durandamon! Perfect!
That is it.
The actual 20th.
Yes. War Greymon! Okay, let's be real. War Greymon still looks sick, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like... Oh!
Kuzuhamon. You're gonna degenerate. Yeah, I have not done Magdramon. How have I not done Magdramon? Because they're supposed to go to Ravemon. Mega Gargamon's not ready yet. Marukimon? Wow.
Battle Garurumon! Sorry, my inner kid's coming out right now.
It's just nice having all of them all at once. Just this entire wave.
Yes.
Ready to go.
All the hard work has paid off, right?
I got this guy. Gankumon. Table flip.
Yeah. Quake, blast, fire, father! Green Edgemon.
I can wait a bit for Neptunemon because the spirit rating is not that far off. I can train that.
Ultimate Brachiomon. That is so cool, though.
But it's a Triceratops for a head. How's that a Brachiosaurus?
How does it have an axe for a tail? Checkmate.
Pile of Pokemon. And then the Mummymon problem.
Metal Seedramon.
The classic. That's Rosemon, so this is...
Oh!
This is one I've not seen before. Ceresmon.
Cool! It's a tree bird. That's really cool.
Oh, can evolve already? Oh, mode change.
Mode change? Oh my god!
Ceresmon Medium.
That's,
Interesting.
That's really cool. I like that design.
Causes mode change, so it freely swaps between them. Nice.
I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah.
Locomon, Grand Locomon.
Train kept rolling all night long. Train kept. I love Grand Locomon.
Yeah.
I mean, me and trains. Come on.
Yeah.
Grand Kawagamon.
Grand Locomon on its own looks just really good.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Oh, you got
Minervamon.
Minervamon straight up. Nice. Wasn't the way I was thinking we were going to go with them. Speaking of which, where is Minervamon? And that we should still have Mervamon beyond that.
Yeah.
Oh,
huh.
This is an interesting way to get Mega Gargamon.
Mega Gargamon! Pokemon's a Mega?
Yeah, Pokemon's a Mega.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one alone because we want this to go to the Tank Gamemon.
Okay.
Cherrymon, though. Yeah, it was one of the 4 Dark Masters in the original adventure. They were all Megas. Leave that alone.
Oh. Bellstarmon!
Bang, bang, she shot him down.
Hey, it's Chris Yukine's Digimon. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Oh!
Pheromon, I didn't expect them in this game.
Cool. Rise, mommy, rise! Ooh, Platinum Numamon, that's gonna be good.
Support skills mainly. And that should be Ebemon. Irony.
Irony, yeah.
Okay, one of them has to be Machine Dramon, the other I think might be Millenniumon. Oh, this guy! Grand Dracmon. I forgot about them.
What a unique design.
Check wait. Wait.
Yes. Yes.
Mirage
Oh,
Galgamon.
come on.
And their burst mode is here. Breakdramon will have to wait a bit.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we got 2 Divermon, so I can take one to Pleasiumon.
Gosh dang, like this monster. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take down the Scorpiomon. Medieval Galamon!
Oh, heck yeah! Rage of Wyvern.
Ironic that Skull Senema could have gone to Beelzemon more easily.
Oh, it's the other message.
Avenge Kidmon. So yeah, the second of those gunnery guys.
The 3 Musketeers.
This one can wait.
Triceramon. Oh!
Already? I think that'd be unwise. Just because I have other Lilamon that can probably go to what that is. Oh no. That's already different. Okay,
Yeah,
there's Rosemon.
So what's the other?
Oh, there's a Lilithmon. Not the one I intended to go to, but it's... Huh.
If it works, it works.
And there's Venusmon. This one can go to Kuzuhamon. Now keep her at Kuzuhamon. Yeah, ironically, none of the Lady Devimon I trained are at the right level to evolve.
That is a little bit funny.
It's a bit ironic.
There's
There we go.
Hercules. That is still a sick monster.
Yeah.
He's got big hands.
Big meaty hands. Little irony there.
Oh,
Craniamon. Another realm knotted down. Gotta leave this one alone then. Dorgrimmon.
Cool.
Dorgoramon. I misspoke.
Metal Monkey. Huh.
That was not the way I expected that to go.
Hi, Junimon.
Have to deal with that later, I can just tell. Alright, Greatmon, 2. There you are.
Hi, Alphamon. Wow. That is... Yeah, that's cool, right?
That is an assortment. Oh, that was close. So, which one is it?
I want...
There we are.
Imperial Dramon!
Oh, nice. So it just takes rank 8 to get us there this time.
What we're really here for... That is still a great design.
Yeah.
Like, O2 may have been a lot of things, but that design was really cool.
It was. Okay, so... Yeah, that's gonna be it for us for tonight.
Yeah, can I, say how I feel right now?
Satisfied?
That was a...
No. No.
That was a... Okay, I'm not gonna say it, because... I can feel you staring laser beams.
Sus.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, so that's Ophanimon. And then I gotta get the other, one of the Lady Devimons to having a enlightened personality then. Irony, the three Digimon I trained them for are, set up through other things. Oh well, it happens.
Yeah.
And I'll still probably have this one be the Mastemon. Send them to then. Yeah, I got a few I need to just clean up now. Yeah, okay, we'll be back next week. We shouldn't have to deal with any other delays unless something absolutely last minute pops up.
Alright, go set it for me.
No. 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 Mainly because we don't have access to any Super Mega Digimon yet. That's Ranklet 8. No. We'll see you all next week. Later, guys.